Jesus said, "Unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." What does Jesus mean? Becoming like a child means to see through a child's eyes. Do you remember when you didn't have problems? This is the child Jesus wants you to become. When life was fun, happiness was plentiful, and things weren't such a burden. In this video, I will make a case for why we need to become like children, so we can live more tranquil lives. Children possess a sense of wonder most adults lack. Everything they touch, smell, hear, and taste is new and exciting. When you see a child building a sandcastle, they are amazed at their creation, like they are seeing a rabbit being pulled out of a hat. The author Justine Garda wrote in Sophie's World, "All mortals are born at the very tip of the rabbit's fine hairs, where they are in a position to wonder at the impossibility of the trick. But as they grow older, they work themselves ever deeper into the fur, and there they stay." Children see the world like they are seeing a rabbit being pulled out of a hat. Put something in a child's hand and watch as they examine every inch of it, amazed at what they are seeing. However, adults tend to lose this sense of wonder. Over time, the world starts to overstimulate us. The simple things in our immediate surroundings don't make us happy. So we book a villa in Spain because we are bored of the climate and routine. Or we travel the world to try to recapture that sense of wonder we had as a child. However, things grow stale quickly. Boredom and discontent creep in, and the things we once found wondrous become tedious. This is why short-form video content is so successful and has taken over all of social media. We are frightened of the familiar. We are in a constant seeking for new things and experiences. The short videos on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok show us new things quickly. Someone skydiving, a tour of a mansion, or an interview with Hollywood actors. New and exciting experiences that are out of our reach. What we need to keep us stimulated. It is low-effort stimulation. These videos kill boredom, but they also kill our sense of wonder in day-to-day life. We are stimulated by the internet, and the real world starts to lose its vibrancy. The vibrancy that was cultivated when we were young. How do we become like children and regain this sense of wonder, where we start enjoying the simpler things in life? Cats stare out of the window for their entertainment. They are stimulated by the animals, plants, and people out of the window. The window is their TV. This is how we start enjoying the simple things, focusing intently on what is around us. Looking out of the window is a good place to start. Anything that catches your interest, leaves blowing in the wind, or birds flying from rooftop to rooftop. Pause and take it all in. Notice how peaceful you feel. Can you feel a sense of wonder blossoming? Take some time to pause throughout your day and appreciate the simple things that you have taken for granted. When you open your curtains in the morning, wonder at the light coming through, and watch as the day starts its course. Your breakfast can be a meditation. Put down your phone and eat your breakfast slowly. Pay attention to the texture, the smells and taste. When you first had this breakfast, the taste was novel and enjoyable. You savoured it. But now, it is a means to an end. You eat breakfast like you are fueling a car. There is no enjoyment. Slow down and really chew your food. When you turn on your PlayStation and play a video game, can you bring in your mind the first time you turned it on? Bring a sense of newness to the experience. This means you will have more fun and appreciate the game a little more. Children find it easier to have fun than adults. They don't have to justify it or feel guilty about it. They also don't require much to have fun. While we might have to book a lavish holiday to have fun, a child can pick up a doll and create a world for them. Fun is wherever they are and whatever is around them. Pillows? Fun. Food? Fun. Clothes? Fun. As the American author Kurt Vonnegut said,
"We are here on Earth to fart around, and don't let anybody ever tell you any different."
When was the last time you did something aimlessly like a child? Productivity techniques are great for focus and getting work done, but they can be dangerous if they prevent you from farting around. Instead of scheduling your whole day hour by hour, spend some time walking around aimlessly, reading, listening to music, or simply looking out the window. This is a great way to quiet your mind. While we should take some things seriously, our health, our jobs, and our relationships, we should also remember that life is short. Do we really want to spend most of our life stressing and worrying? Be like a child and have some fun now and then, and try not to let your mind get in the way. Focus fully on the present moment. Remove the verbs should and have to from your vocabulary. These words imply there is an entity that is dictating what you must do, ruling your life. A child doesn't understand should. They just do, without guilt or worry. Whenever a thought with should or have to enters your mind, I should exercise, I should call my brother, I should go outside because it's a sunny day, replace the should and have to with can. I can exercise. I am fit enough to lift weights or run. You can appreciate your health and improve it. You can call your brother. No matter how difficult he might be, you have a brother. Many people don't. Take the good, discard the rest. You can go outside. You can walk out the door and can see the beauty of nature. Replacing these words puts you more into the mind of a child who appreciates what he has. Marcus Aurelius said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Change your thinking, and happiness will come more easily." As we grow older, we become less inclined to take risks. As children, we were adventurous and full of energy. We pushed at the limits of what we knew and took the plunge into uncertainty. As we grow old, we are limited by our preferences. We don't take as many risks. Instead of learning a new hobby or starting something challenging, we are more inclined to take the easy route, stay in our comfort zone. Marcus Aurelius said, "Everything is born from change." We must change in order to grow. However, from taking risks and changing, we will undoubtedly experience pain. But we must remember when we were children, how we simply got up when we fell and kept going. Like learning to walk. We fell, but then we got up again. This is how to overcome obstacles. Simply get up and try again. No need to make a problem out of it. Any ambition or dream might seem like an impossible task, like learning to walk. But as Michael Singer said, pain is the price of freedom, and the moment you are willing to pay that price, you will no longer be afraid. The moment you are not afraid of the pain, you'll be able to face all of life's situations without fear. What does Jesus mean when he says the kingdom of heaven? This is what the Buddhists would call enlightenment, and the Stoics call tranquility. Enlightenment has connotations of a struggle and a future moment, while tranquility sounds more manageable. So I will stick with that as my translation of kingdom of heaven. But what does tranquility mean? According to Marcus Aurelius, it is the tranquility that comes when you stop caring what people say, or think, or do. Only what you do. Young children haven't developed an ego that compares itself to others, or cares what others think. They simply do whatever is essential to them at that moment. Notice how their attention is on one thing. They aren't distracted by the opinions of others. This is how you become more tranquil. Focus on the action you can take right now. Epictetus said, "Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. What other people think of you is out of your control, as well as your status, reputation, body, and possessions. You are in control of your judgments, impulses, desires, aversions, and mental faculties. Stop trying to control everything. It is futile. A child instinctually knows what is in their control. They are rooted in the present moment. All their attention is in the now. I remember as a child, I used to make up made-up games in the school playground, without caring what people thought of me. I was free. Creativity comes from understanding this basic fact. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. Don't let thoughts about other people prevent you from doing things that make you happy. As the author Bronnie Ware outlined as the biggest regret of the dying, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. In conclusion, Jesus was right. Unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Before we became self-conscious, bored, and risk-averse, we were joyous and full of energy. Nostalgia can be a positive force, as it can bring to light the things that truly matter to us. If we want tranquility, we must become present so we can be at peace with ourselves and the world. Once this video ends, think of something that you value in your life and you take for granted. Be thankful for having it, and allow this gratitude to kindle a sense of wonder. Watch the rabbit being pulled out of the hat and enter the kingdom of heaven.